closed eye and open eye. So out of that, the breathing is called pranayama. Sitting here with the attention called dhyana. Becoming aware of the spinal cord cavity is called samadhi. So now in dhyana, we do just dhyana of, I'll just, this I'm going to tell you about what we call as closed eye meditation and open eye meditation. Okay. So close your eyes, become aware of Atma Chakra. Attention on Atma. The place where you put in kumkum, starting from the eyebrow center. The moment you become aware of the Atma, it's called third eye meditation, Atma Chakra Dhyana, or it even called Shambhavi Mudra. The mind becomes silent by nature because left brain and right brain get activated simultaneously. It's the midbrain. Left brain and right brain getting activated simultaneously, midbrain getting activated is the key to intuition development. You may feel a small vibration there. You may feel certain light there, or energy there. Whatever is there, just be silent. Be aware of the cavity in the brain. It's called Brahma Kapala. When you become aware of the cavity in the brain, then you are moving from dhyana to samadhi. Right now, just become paying attention to Adna Chakra. It's called dhyana. Dhyana becomes dharana. Dharana means you are trying to take attention there. Dhyana becomes you are concentrating. So now become aware of as small point as possible in Adna. Don't force it. Gently become aware of the center, small area. As small as possible. Mind is silent. Mentally chant Shivoham or Om Namah Shivaya if there is thought. Otherwise, sit silently. You can feel a pull there. Can you feel the pull? The pull is actually, open your eyes. We have two types of pull in the world. These two eyes pull us to the world, Maya. This eye, third eye, what is called third eye, provides a pull to God center in us. The God center, where is the God center? Give me the brain. Brain. No, lift the whole thing. Lift the whole thing. Base. So this is actually within our body. This is a brain. Left brain is logical thinking. Right brain is intuition. Right now our life is completely imbalanced. Intuition we are suppressed because the world is today more and more success. It wants success. Success is here. If the consciousness is identified with thoughts here, it becomes Jiva. If the consciousness is able to witness this, it's called Shiva. Left brain. Similarly, right brain is love. If there's a lot of attachment, it becomes Moha. Okay. When it becomes full of love, and left brain, both activities are witnessed Sakshi, then Shiva and Shakti are one. So then there's a prema, not moha. So the center of the brain, here, brain cavity, this is the place, right here, at this place. It's called medulla oblongata. This is the center for ego consciousness. Ego consciousness, what you call as I, the sense of individuality, separation, is here. Above is expanded consciousness. Below is contracted consciousness. Below means the consciousness becomes narrow, pipe. The spinal cord is where Jiva lives. Jiva lives. It's your house. When you have more thoughts, that means you are in the spinal cord. And this more in the spinal cord. Food thought, Manipura chakra. Sex thought, Muladhara chakra. So when you rise to Anahata, more of love and compassion. And when you rise to Adna, there's a clarity. Okay. So this below this you can think in terms of the Jiva's Jiva. Above this is Shiva. Above this center. So this is a place where Jiva and Shiva are together. Jivatma. At this place. That's why Adna Chakra is Jivatma. That's why all of us put kumkum here. Please understand, India was such an advanced civilization. Meditation 24 hours was the practice. That's why kumkum was put. Kumkum is not put as a decoration. The kumkum is put to take our attention there. And when you go to the temple, right? What do they do? You'll put a ganda here. Why? It's nice. Huh? It is. Huh? To put a pressure and see God, connect with God through this center. This is called darshana. Through these eyes, you are seeing Maya. Through this center, you are seeing becoming one with God. It's called darshana. So darshana is through third eye. Seeing is with the two eyes. Okay. So more and more you get activated, more and more intuition will develop here. And more this center gets activated, more and more oneness will be developed here. So this place, okay, there's a small gland here, somewhere here. It's called pineal gland. The pineal gland, the God consciousness is reflected maximum. God consciousness ultimately gets reflected in our body. At that place, it gets reflected maximum. So this place, what we call as in this center, it's called third ventricle. This whole place is called cave of Brahman. In yogic language, it's called Guha, Brahma Gufa. Okay. Right now, we don't even have a clue that such cave exists in our body. Cave where God is residing in our body. So the cave doesn't exist for us. That's what we call Andhakupa. We are in darkness. When you become aware of the center, when more energy goes start become center, you feel more and more connected to God. God within you. This is the kingdom of God in you. Okay. For that, we are doing spinal cord breathing. Look at it, Gayatri. What are you doing? Huh? Oh. Gita is outside. Give it. So this is the center, right? Here you can see, no? This is called cave of Brahman. Okay. This is the pineal gland here. Now what will happen when you do spinal cord breathing? This cave of Brahman has the energy, a fluid. This is called cerebrospinal fluid. So that cerebrospinal fluid gets charged. Then what happens is, what is the God center in us is become, what is the God center is pineal gland. You know what has happened? God is rusting. Rusting. There's a rust on that center. Rust. Rust. R-U-S-T. Rust. What has happened is God center is active. But over that, there's a coating of all our waste products in the body gets accumulated there. I'm saying it's like a shell is formed. Plaque. In scaling happens, no? Like that, scaling happens around this. Calcification. So now that in children below the age of 7, the pineal gland is active and pituitary gland is subservient. It's like a pineal gland is Shiva, pituitary gland is Shakti. This is pituitary gland somewhere here. So now that becomes active. Pineal gland becomes active, Shakti becomes dormant. That's why up to the age of 7, you can't find out as a boy or girl, voice, anything. So once the boy's voice changing or girl's voice changing, so that has time, this pineal gland becomes servant, lesser, and pituitary glands starts taking over. It's like a puberty. Now the pineal gland is a place where intuition develops fully. Right now our intuitions are not working properly, mainly because there's a lot of calcification. This gland is very sensitive to calcification. Waste products in our body gets accumulated. So now by doing spinal cord breathing, we are giving a pressure to that gland. Okay. So decalcifying is what you do. Actually, yogis say you eat this food, you don't eat this food, right? Ultimately, to reduce the calcification at that place. So by spinal cord breathing, your energy starts centering around here. So you start feeling deep center within. Okay. And once you start feeling deep center within, start living that deep center within in your office work, in your house, in front of your husband, in front of your spouse. So that's called living in God consciousness. God consciousness doesn't mean God chanting. God consciousness is living with God consciousness, center around God consciousness, which you can do anytime. And to remember this, all women put kumkum, and especially after marriage, in front of the husband, you have to remember God consciousness. We have forgotten everything, no? So the moment you are getting more thoughts, more agitation, that means you have fallen into spinal cord. The moment your mind is calm and peaceful, that means you are God centered. Do not be under the impression God is something else. The deeper calmness which is there, you are closer to God. If you are able to operate with deep calmness, you are working with God. Then you don't have to pray. Your thoughts will manifest. That's why your thoughts should be clean. Others, junk thoughts will manifest. Ravana only manifested junk thoughts. So Chitta Shuddhi is important. Whatever I taught you people, I am not teaching this. This actually, one day randomly Prabhu got the idea to give Shakti Darshan. No. I want you to understand Atma first purely, clearly. Let brain clarity. Then Shakti Darshan. So you have to be, your thoughts, intention should be as pure as possible. Then what will happen? Otherwise, it will manifest. Start manifesting. Ultimately, harm you only. Okay. So I am trying to teach you people how to be God-centered. In the God center, your anxiety, fear, we can magnify. Are you clear? Anybody's question? See, Jiva center is beta frequency and more in spinal cord. So your anxiety will be there, you will get angry, fear, everything is there. So right now, whatever I am trying to do with Atma and all, trying to clean you up so that you can come to higher center. In a higher center, as closer to cosmic consciousness you are, God consciousness you are, your thoughts will start manifesting in the world much more rapidly compared to your intention will become God's intention. Now, without understanding your power, you start having wrong thoughts. Then you are damaging yourself and others. It's like a knife, no? Sharp the knife. Use it. Yeah, that's what I'm trying to. I'm very careful to be people to teach when I have to teach something. Okay. Huh? What?
Close eyes, everything's possible. Whatever you're saying is perfect.
I'll teach you how. Look at the husband with open eyes and look at God simultaneously. Then is one pati parmeshwara.
Prabhuji, if that is the case, I will be happiest person.
Because once we start thinking and breathing here,
Ah.
the qualities of compassion, love, joy
Yeah.
is enhanced.
Enhanced.
It's
More the energy is in the higher center, more you'll feel calm, more you feel loving, more you feel compassionate, more you feel peaceful. But at the same time, I want to warn you that your negative thoughts, wrong ideas, hatred, it should be less.
come here.
That's why I keep on insisting service, service, service. Okay. Others are giving a very powerful tool. I mean, it's like giving a gun to somebody, child. Okay, let us do open eye meditation. You did closed eye meditation, right? So all women, when you see the husband. For you, the boss. The boss.
My mother is the bigger test for me.
Boss will say something. Mother-in-law. Boss will say something. He doesn't know you are meditating.
All do that.
But you'll do, but your eyes are not there. Your eyes are somewhere else. Eyes are not in the God center.
You know,
Right? So the moment you take your attention there, you start feeling calm there. Just see, mind will become silent. Can you see that? That's because the left brain and right brain are working together. Shiva and Shakti are working together. Right? Yes.
Focus there, your eyes have been set in position.
Don't focus. See, gently, look at it. No? There's no, the focus, there's strain is there. There's no strain here.
There's a tension.
Gently. Gently, you look up slightly, but gentle. If your eyes are straining, that means you're not doing right. Gently look at it. There's no strain, as if you're looking at your kumkum. What is the feedback? What happens to you? Your mind becomes silent. You can see, right? And you can feel a pull there. I know. Do you feel the pull?
yes,
Huh?
yes.
That's the pull of God, my dear. That's the pull of Guru. Inner Guru is pulling you from there, from the center. I'm not able to feel pull and all.
You're all very rusted.
See. Okay, slightly shift your eyes to a slightly, little bit 1 inch or 2 inches. You can feel the energetic connection. If you're not pulling exactly here, slightly 2 inches above. No, not close to the eyes. Guys, open eyes. This has to be done in war. And I'm telling you, this open eye meditation is because you have to integrate your life. Oh, I'm getting stressed up in some situation. That's because you're not understanding open eye meditation. Open eye meditation is in the war field. For you, simple boss. Boss, mother-in-law, okay, or spouse, whatever is that, or children. So when you're fighting children, just take your attention there. God center. God take care.
Suppose you get more angry again while applying this.
Then anger will be magnified. Just so you have to clean up is required. Important. Very clean up is sadhana is clean up. Okay.
And when you're thinking, you are looking at something but not looking. Then thoughts are very active.
That's because your left brain is active. Your both brains should be balanced. Only in this place the brain gets balanced. Just see. Both left brain and right brain get active simultaneously. First, at least, are you able to recognize that mind is becoming silent, calm?
Yes.
It's not full. Mind is becoming calm. So that calmness is because left brain and right brain are getting balanced. Shiva and Shakti are becoming one. That's why this sentence is called Ardhanarishvara. This sentence is Guru Tattva. Guru means somebody who is balanced only is Guru.
The expansion of space both inside and outside. So how important it is to concentrate on
No, the expansion of space.
point awareness per time.
Expansion of space is samadhi. So this is called dhyana.
Point awareness. I mean, content ನೋಡಿದ್ರೆ space ಕಣ್ಣು ಮುಚ್ಚಿ ನೋಡಿದ್ರೆ ಅಲ್ಲೂ space.
ಇಲ್ಲ. Your attention is going to space.
So ಹೆಂಗ್ ಮಾಡೋದು?
Look at this place. This is a point, no. You have both point. You have the ability to focus on the point, look at a point and space, both. You're not exercising your ability. That's all. It's not nothing to do with the. You look at this wall. You're looking at the point only. So your ability to do both. So you try to look at this place. Then look at point. You may not see the place, but attention is going there. That's all. So here we got. Now let us sit in open eye meditation. So recommended practice. When you're angry, when you're standing in front of your husband or wife, when you're sitting in front of boss or mother-in-law, this practice is recommended. So I call this boss meditation in honor of boss of our lady.
It might be counter, right?
Huh?
It might be counterproductive.
How?
For the receiver.
Receiver here. Last 1 week her boss is reformed. Okay.
He's award.
So that is her boss. And who somebody else said something has happened in a house? Who said that? Huh? Vaniji. Vaniji said her college has become peaceful. Okay. Her boss has become peaceful. Now we have to collect peace from boss. Huh?
See, it has to work both ways.
Both ways. Okay. Let us sit with the eyes open. Just become aware of the hypocenter. Become aware of the space in the brain cavity. Everywhere. Mind is thoughtless, silent. This is called Brahma Bhava Dhyana in Vedanta. It's also called Shunya Drishti. Eyes should not water, okay? If the eyes are watering, you are overdoing it. Huh? Relax. So,
You focus here and get see something. See them.
yeah, see, concentration is only one point. Here it's not about concentration. Attention is on a point and attention is on general background also. It's like relaxed. Okay.
Attention is here and also on the. on
So
the-
then only it's possible. If it's concentration, the moment you concentrate, left brain gets activated. Ego.
Eyes are
I can-
full shut.
Huh?
Eyes are getting full shut.
But learn to that you do closed eye meditation and separate open eye meditation. You separate out. Open eye meditation is required to function in the world. I'm telling you, please understand. Remember this. When you work in the world, when you do service, you have to be God-centered. Okay? Your energy should be centered on God. Understand? It is not, doesn't mean that when doing something Rama, 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 you can't, that's not like that. Your life is nothing but your prana, my dear. Your life is prana. Your life is not thoughts. Thoughts are not there, still you survive. Prana is not there, you will not survive. Inner energy is your life, the prana. So the prana should be centered on God. That's the meaning of pradakshina. That's the meaning of namaskara. How do you center prana in center? When the attention goes there, life force naturally goes there. So throughout the day, try to live your life centered around God. Okay. That is called life centered in God. All Indian women were great yogins. We had a 64 yogini temple in 64 yogini. There's a temple of 64 dedicated to 64 yoginis in Madhya Pradesh. The women were very smart. Sitting at home, how I can live with God consciousness, they did with this kumkum and all that part of practice. Whereas men were they had to find God in Himalayas. They have to take a ticket and to go there. You know, God consciousness is very easy for women because they're right brain oriented. Okay, their whole life is right brain oriented. For them, very simple practices like putting a kumkum, they can bring the God consciousness very easy. For men, to get that God consciousness, they have to go to Himalayas. Shut down left brain. So all these spiritual teachings are more for men. Women don't read them, many of them. You know that? They are by nature right brain only. Right brain is about love. Right brain is about compassion. For developing love and compassion, men have to go and struggle in Himalayan caves. What qualities women have naturally, to develop the quality, men have to do tapasya. That's why you see only monks, big beards, struggling. The women only have to develop a clear understanding of life with the left brain. That's why Vedanta study is important for women also. For men, Vedanta study is to get rid of the ego. For women, Vedanta study is to balance the emotions with the rationality. Okay. So, is open eye meditation clear to all? Try to be in God consciousness as much as possible throughout the day. Simple meaning of God consciousness is less thoughts. At this place, less thoughts are there. The more less thoughts are there, more closely will become one with God. Then God will start speaking to you. Please understand, God starts speaking to you when the intuition becomes more clearer. The intuition is vested with that the pineal gland getting calcified. I'm trying to tell you how to get rid of the calcification of pineal gland gradually. Then intuition will be very, very clear. Now also, all of us have intuition, but it's very imbalanced with the logic, imbalanced by the ego. So when the mind becomes silent, the intuition opens up. The God starts speaking, not the language. Intuitively get it. See, all these teachings I get through intuition only. It's not my teaching. Mine is ego. Are we clear? So is living in the God consciousness, is it clear to all? Don't tell to anybody. Okay, they think that for them God is very complex phenomena, sitting somewhere in heaven or earth. Simply integrate with your life. That's all. Okay, don't tell all these things. Oh, God is very simple. It's here and all. Don't tell anybody. Okay, you start living with the God consciousness. Your life will change. Intuition become more and more clear. So exactly what is required in life will come. That is actually teaching of Guru. Guru within you will start speaking. It doesn't speak in language. You know exactly what is right. Okay.
Guruji, how to be with this consciousness every time, because we'll be communicating to the outside world and
Now you're talking to me. No? Take your attention then. Talk, no? What is the problem? As long as I don't notice it. Where's your problem? Slightly move it upwards. No? Don't make it very high. Don't make it look like a drunkard. Then he's like, okay, kuch pee kya hai? Be a drunkard, little bit drunkard. Simple, nothing complex about it. See, huh?
But
So it's
स्वतः
like
कुठे
you're
ते-
seeing the Brahman in the other person.
No, I'm saying don't see the Brahman. See Brahman yourself, then you'll see Brahman everywhere.
No, when you just
I'm saying
focusing on
See, there are many things will happen. It's very simple thing. Okay, I'm not going to tell you because I'll raise your hopes and thinking. I'll raise your.
Right.
Then I'll get a scolding. You are giving raising your hopes and you're getting a scolding. I'll get a scolding, right? You are keeping your expectation. I'm not getting anything. I'm not even seeing Brahman. I'm only seeing my husband. I'm seeing my children only.
Where's Guruji?
Yeah, why do people where's Brahman? So all that I'm giving is one step by step. I'm doing. I don't give you the full feeding. When you're ready to next step only, I can tell you something. Right now, do this much. Then one day you'll come and tell me, okay, then you're ready, then I'll tell you next step. Otherwise, I can't tell you all the steps one time, no. At least tackle your boss. We'll see. Finding God is different. Handling boss, at least you learn. Okay. So also there are simple ways of handling boss. What is God conscious? Also like this. Okay. And don't make it like drunkard. That also you can make. I used to a lot of things, okay? Anyway, ultimately for Gnani, have you seen Ramana Maharshi anytime closing his eyes? His eyes open. Whereas have you seen the eyes of Babaji? Babaji is the Saint Babaji. Attention here. Sahasrara. Okay. Attention Sahasrara is Nirguna, Nirakara, Nirvikalpa. Attention here is Saguna Sakara. Attention here is oneness. Like that we have to develop. Ultimately, our consciousness, we have used it for material nature. Start becoming one with the God consciousness. That's all. Shift to consciousness. That's all. Now, it doesn't happen to all the people, okay? It happens only with the grace. Do not be under the impression that grace is something which will happen from a sky. Grace will come from the Guru in the form of teaching. Others will start looking, oh, Guruji, I understood. Now I want a grace. Where do you get the grace from? You have illusion of grace coming from somewhere else. The teaching and the presence of Guru is the grace. If you are under the illusion of some of the grace, because people have concept, okay, now I'm waiting for grace. Okay, what grace you are waiting?
Every breath is a grace.
Guru Upaya means Guru is the grace. If you have understood the illusion of some other grace, forget it. Clarity of teaching. So people may say, look at the third eye, it'll be fine. But no, I'll not allow you to, I'll get it step by step. We'll dissect the third eye. But of course, you should be ready.
When you do close eye meditation, the God-centeredness will be prolonged for an hour or something like that. But in open eye, so how do we,
Are Baba, you're starting today now. You're a bacha. Today you're saying, how do I run 1 kilometer? Start 5 steps. Tomorrow make it 10 steps. Right? Actually, if you have a boss like her boss, you'll learn quickly. You're unfortunate.
bigger boss is there?
A bigger boss. It all depends on boss, how quickly you learn life. Right? Yesterday somebody was saying, people don't come to spirituality until sofa becomes tawa. So, if you say how long it will take, that means only your tawa is not hot enough. Okay, let's do. Open eye meditation is clear to all. Now let us do. Pranayama is over. Asana is over. You are clear about asana? See, you see my seat, right? Slightly elevated. Okay, you also bring one small cushion here when you're sitting here. So elevate. Why? This gives the spinal cord become straight. Okay, that's called asana. Asana includes many things, but this is minimum thing which is required for meditation. Then comes the pranayama, I told you. Pranayama purpose is energization. Asana, pranayama. What is next step? Pratyahara. Pratyahara means, ahara means what? Food, right? Where are you taking food from today?